Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? How are you guys feeling? I was just, thinking or just in my mind, just processing this entire situation with Remy Ma and Papoose and everything. And somebody brought something to my attention that just had me thinking and just made me think and just, just had me in my head just thinking, right? And I'm like, oh my God, okay. Oh my God. And this is what I came up with, okay? So I wonder if Claressa Shields knows that she's Claressa Shields. You know? Like, what I mean by that is you are in the largest area in your life. You have so much great things happening for you. She had her amazing movie, and I heard the movie is called The Fire Inside, and it was such a great movie. She got a chance to work with some amazing directors, amazing writers, amazing people that's going to like push her to the next level. She had that chance. She came from nothing. She came from where people doubted her, where people did not think that she would make it or she deserved to make it. People that was always telling her that she wasn't good enough or less than, and that she did not deserve to be in the position that she's in right now. She's an amazing fighter. You know what I'm saying? Amazing fighter. And she built her wealth. She came from her family taking advantage of her, really like doing her in, not seeing worth in her or trying to take advantage of the money that she's made. She came from not the best upbringing. She came from just a bunch of hardship and heartbreak and just different things. She came from those things. And while coming from those things and dealing with those things, she's been past it, went past it, made a career for herself past it, made a life for herself past it, just did great things for herself. She's been a success. She's been a joy. She's been all of these things. Like, this is her life, her career. All these great things is happening for her. But we see Claressa arguing with Remy Ma. We see Claressa fighting with Papoose and well, not necessarily fighting to, exonerate him. He didn't do this, he didn't do that. Don't, talk down on him. You're fighting over a married man online. You have the amazing movie coming out. You have a fight coming out. All these things that should have your attention, but you're fighting with a woman about her husband. Oh my God. Like, I think about if Claressa Shields knows that she Claressa Shields. You came from nothing to something. You are the typical rags to riches story. Like, people didn't think that you deserved to be in this position. People didn't think that you should be in this position or you earn being in this position. And somehow, some way, you have beat all the odds. You are here. Okay, the greatest champion fighter in the world. It's can't nobody beat me. You can't, do this to me. You can't do, like, you know what I'm saying? All of these amazing things. You just so dope. So amazing. Does Claressa Shields know that she's Claressa Shields? Why are you arguing with the girls from Zeus? Why are you fighting Remy over Pap? You have no children. You are a beautiful young girl, young lady. You have your whole life ahead of you. No, you know what I'm saying? Trauma, drama, nothing connected to you in negativity. You have all the means to rise above and all the means to live happy. You don't deserve or you should not be included in all this drama, all this negativity, all this back and forth, all of this happening. You know what I'm saying? You should not be. But somehow you feel like this is worthy of your energy, worthy of your joy, all the great opportunities. I feel like that movie would have gotten an Oscar, had this mess not been consumed with Papoose and Remy, and she's feeding it. She's not taking the, hey, listen, I'm not going to talk about that woman and her husband, or I'm not going to get involved in any of that. I'm here to talk about my movie. That's what I wouldn't even go into detail about it. But every time we see Claressa, she's feeding the drama, giving it something, feeding it. So it's getting bigger when you know what I'm saying? It's eating the drama. I'm like, does Claressa Shields know that she's Claressa Shields? Because, sister, if you knew who you was, you wouldn't be doing this. If you knew how people saw you, you wouldn't be doing this. You are the representation of a lot of black girls who was told that they couldn't do it, who people didn't deem them worthy, whose the systems have been created around them to see them fail. But you rise above. You are the representation of the women that are rising above. You are not, you know what I'm saying, your current circumstance. You are not what you wake up as. You're what you built yourself to be. You are the representation of a lot of people who was told that they could not do it or felt like they could not do it and doing it. Why? That's all I'm saying, y'all, is why. What deserves your attention? What is that important? What is that you're willing to risk your career for? Risk your career for. We've known Remy Ma since before she went to prison. We know Papoose. These are older individuals. You just hit 30. Why are you wasting your career or tarnishing your image with this mess? You are the representation of a lot of beautiful black girls who was told that they could not do it, who was told that they, did not deserve the opportunities. They should not be in the rooms. They couldn't do it, from rags to riches. You built yourself up brick by brick. You had to cut family members off who was using you as a come up, buying people cars, doing so much for people around you who was ungrateful of you. You know what I'm saying? That story. But you over here fighting for a man that's just, what I'm understanding, just today signed the divorce papers. You shouldn't have even been having a conversation. And I read the old messages, and you're asking this man to get you flowers and asking this man to do different things. It's like, it's such a, you know what I'm saying, a dark cloud every time that conversation is being brought up about him. I think that you have so much. If you were not attached to anybody right now, you could really shine in your, you know what I'm saying, your light. And especially you're attached or shine with someone who's still married. You know what I'm saying? It's such a negative energy, or, on your image. Because what are we talking about? I be telling women, the only time you supposed to come out with the man, come out and be hand in hand with the dang man, or you speaking or connected or with the dang man, anytime. The only time is if that's your husband. If y'all is married, y'all is connected like that like this is your future. This is your future. This is the only time. But if you're not married to this man, why tarnish your image for this man? Why destroy the legacy that you helped build without no help? You were deemed by God. Deemed by God. All deemed, I think that's how they say it. By God. But we over here having Papoose and Remy Ma conversation while you got an amazing ass movie with Ryan Destiny out here punching. And I'm talking about, this movie is so freaking fire. This is like Oscar worthy. You killing your own buzz, your own momentum with this BS. And I think the reason why I say she feeds is because she's still commenting, still feeding it, still having words, still speaking on it, and it just looks so negative because she's still, the wife up until she made him sign them papers. What's going on with Remy Ma and Papoose, I have a whole different opinion about. But then I be sitting back and I think about what Claressa Shields is to young black girls, and I'm mad for her. I'm mad for her because a lot of black girls have been told that they could not do it, have been limited, have been told that they're nothing. And you supposed to be the image of that, the image of the young black girl in the hood who made it out of nothing, did what she did, who was beautiful, who was amazing, who was wonderful, who was a championship boxer of the world. You're our Rocky. You are our Rocky. Balboa. Dun 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 dun. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get it? You was our Rocky. But like every amazing woman, y'all really got to look into the history of it. There's always a man, which is her downfall, making decisions centered around a man. You decenter your career and you're focusing on a man. We got to start decentering men. Because what are you doing? And it's not even a good man. If it was a Russell Wilson, girl, go ahead, child. We are talking about a married man who just signed. What are we talking about? What is the conversation centered around that? Claressa, do you not know you are Claressa Shields? You don't know. You don't know what it took for you to enter your weight gain, your weight loss, your weight gain, for you to be in the weight level to box against these different boxers, for you to be out here doing the things that you doing, to be, and you fighting over who, what, when, where, how? How? Y'all, I'm trying to see if Claressa Shields know that she Claressa Shields. I don't think she know it. And that's the unfortunate part about this situation. But yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. I love you guys. Bye-bye.
Sadly, it's close friends who I grew up with, people I was close to, immediate family, siblings, people I never thought I'd be living my life without, you know what I'm saying? And it's all because I'm successful, you know? And all because they don't know how to accept it, or they feel like I changed, or they expect more out of me. Listen, I bought every last one of my siblings a car.
Really?
But my mama a house, my mama 2 cars, my daddy a car, help him with his bills, help mama with her bills, help my sister take care of her 3 kids. Her 3 kids live with me. I do all this stuff. And it seemed like the more you do, the more that they don't like you.
Right.
I overlooked how much my sister, started disliking me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. I never done nothing to her. But she genuinely just jealous and envious and try to go on the internet and say all this crazy stuff about me and stuff like that. And it really hurt my feelings, to be honest with you, because what I've done for her, people won't do for nobody else. You work so hard to make all this money and to have a good life for yourself, and then the people who you want to share it with, they just change on you. And it's hurtful because people say it's lonely at the top, but damn, this lonely, you know what I'm saying? She just decided, she don't like me, and I'm this terrible person and all this stuff. So I can't change how you feel about me. I can only just say, like, dang, I thought it was better than that. You just got to keep on moving, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got way more fame coming than this. I'm not going down. It's over. So if you can't accept me now and you mad because I'm successful and everybody love me and I'm such a good person, it's nothing I can do. I have to love you from a distance, but it's wrong, though. It's wrong for family to be that way. People shouldn't feel like because I work my butt off that they deserve my money and they deserve my time and they deserve to tell me who I can and can't hang around and they can be so entitled. Family shouldn't be like that. And friends either. It bothers me that somebody who I came up around and friends and family, like these my dogs, now all of a sudden I'm the bad person. But I wasn't a bad person when I was doing backwards for you. When I didn't have no boundaries. You can talk to me how you want to talk to me. You can trigger me. You can make me cry. As soon as I tell you no to something, I can buy you a car, put you in a house, pay all your bills. People don't want what you give them. They want what you have.